Hiya, and welcome to GreenHerb-Gaming, where I have been celebrating the 25th anniversary of Doom for a good couple of months now. But I'm announcing that the Doom 25th anniversary celebrations are ending. My next live stream will be my final live stream of Doom. So in this live stream of Doom, I'm going to be, hopefully I may complete this map, but I'm going to be talking about how I'm going to be ending my Doom 25th anniversary celebrations and how I want to move on to other things on my YouTube channel. So sit back, relax, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. I'm going to get my live chat up on my phone, so bear with me. So yeah, I've been celebrating the 25th anniversary of Doom for quite a while. I've really enjoyed it. But I want to move on to other things. I want to stream other games, which I'm going to talk about actually in this live stream. So there's going to be one final live stream of Doom coming up. It's going to be a very special live stream of Doom. There's going to be a very, very special surprise that I know that some people may like, so stay tuned for that. I'm just looking for my live chat now, or my live stream. Bear with me. I have one viewer. Hello to my one viewer. I am just trying to get my live chat up on my phone right now, so just give me 2 seconds. There we go. Now I have to push my couch close to the TV so I can be close to my phone, because I'm charging my phone. So yeah, this is my second last Doom live stream. My next live stream of Doom will be the final live stream of Doom. But you know, I won't know. I want to start the map from the very start. Ah, phone charger is a pain in the ass. There we go. So I've really enjoyed slaying these gobshites for months. Yeah, I've enjoyed Doom. I love Doom. And I'm hyped for Doom Eternal. This is my very first time playing the original Doom properly. I got very far into it. This is the 4th episode. This is the final episode of the game. This is the second map as well. I've had a ball of a time playing Doom and celebrating the 25th anniversary of Doom. And but yeah, it's all coming to an end in the next live stream of Doom. That will be the official last live stream of Doom. And as I said, there's going to be a very special surprise in that final live stream of Doom. So, you know, I'm going out with a bang. I'm going to end the 25th anniversary celebrations with a bang. So yeah, the reason why I'm ending my Doom 25th anniversary celebration is I want to move on. I want to play and stream other games. It's quite a few. There's quite a few. I want to play the demo of Medieval. Medieval is a classic PlayStation game. That game released on the original PlayStation, and it's been remade and it's coming back on PS4, and it has a demo. So I want to play that. I also want to properly get stuck into and play and complete The Last of Us which is going to be available free on PS Plus. And I also want to play Far Cry New Dawn. So I got a lot of games that I want to play, and these are all games that I've played, like, you know, for the first time. A lot of them. But there's also games that I have that I want to go back to and complete, like Detroit Become Human and God of War, just to name a few. The Last Guardian as well. So I have a lot of games that I want to get round to play and to finish. Like, I've been celebrating the 25th anniversary of Doom. It feels like I've been celebrating the 25th anniversary of Doom for 25 years. You know what I mean? Feels like I've been doing this for a long, long time. So nothing lasts forever. We all have to move on. And that's what I want to do. I want to move on. I want to play it and stream other games. So once again, my Doom 25th anniversary celebrations are ending. The next live stream, my next live stream will be my final Doom live stream. That will be the end of my Doom 25th anniversary celebrations. And stay tuned for that live stream. It's going to be good. Because I have a little surprise to end my Doom 25th anniversary celebrations. And hello to my viewer who's currently watching. It's great to have you on the live stream. Can I just check if my audio is coming out? It'd be so funny if it actually wasn't. Show that here. There we go. Yep, my audio is coming out loud and clear. Chad Middleton, welcome to this very special live stream of Doom. Chad, thank you for that, Chad. Thank you for letting me know that my audio is good. Chad, my Doom 25th anniversary celebrations are ending. This is my second last Doom live stream. My next Doom live stream will be the final live stream of Doom. I've got a nice surprise planned for that final Doom live stream. Because, you know, if I'm going to end my Doom 25th anniversary celebrations, then I'm going to do it right. I'm going to go out with a bang. It would have been nice if I had completed every single episode in Doom. I got your notification on, but your stream is not showing up on my feed. Yeah, good old YouTube. Good old YouTube. That's YouTube for you. Yeah, YouTube decides to... yeah, YouTube doesn't always get it right. Unfortunately, they can be very annoying. So, Chad, I want to move on to... I want to move on with my YouTube channel. I want to play and stream other games, new games. I want to go back to existing games and complete them. So I want to do a lot more on my YouTube channel. I've been celebrating the 25th anniversary of Doom for a hell, no pun intended, hell of a long time. And I really, really want to and quite simply have to move on. I want to play the demo of Medieval. I want to play... I got Dead by Daylight and Jedi Knight yesterday. Ah, very nice, man. Very, very nice indeed. Two nice games. I hope you enjoy those games, Chad. Dead by Daylight sounds like a very good game. I've heard a lot about it. I've heard great things about it. It does sound like a very fun game. But I gotta say, I'm more looking forward to Resident Evil Project Resistance. It kind of takes inspiration from Dead by Daylight. You've been recognized as one of Capcom must have heard me. Capcom just recognized me as a top fan on their Facebook page, Capcom USA. Isn't that just so funny, no? I was praising one of Capcom's games and they made me a top fan. Thank you, Capcom. It's so funny. Yeah, so God, I don't want this live stream to be a bombardment of of information. Actually, not a bombarding of information, a regurgence of information. Me just repeating myself over and over again. But I think you know what's happening, Chad. So my Doom 25th anniversary celebrations are ending. My next live stream of Doom will be my final live stream of Doom. That is where the 25th anniversary celebrations of Doom officially comes to an end. I know I got noticed. I got noticed by Capcom USA at least, anyway. So yeah, there's a lot of games that I want to go back to and complete those games. I think I'm a full-time streamer now, as in what I mean by that is every time I turn my PS4 on and play a game, I'm pretty much streaming it. I very rarely play a game on PS4 and not stream it. So I'd say 90% of my PS4 gaming is streaming. You know what I mean? So yeah, I want to finish. Have you seen the defective Switch Lite videos? I haven't seen the videos, but I heard that Nintendo Switch Lite users have already experienced Joy-Con drift. What the hell are you doing, Nintendo? How could you possibly fuck up as badly? I was trying not to curse there, I don't know why. But how could you possibly fuck up like that, Nintendo? I mean, like, you would think that if you're going to redesign your console, make a new model of your console, that one of the first things you would make sure would not happen is the Joy-Con drift. That was one of the biggest problems that Nintendo Switch users had, was Joy-Con drift. They had a chance to redesign their console and they still have Joy-Con drift. That is absolutely insane, Nintendo. Come on, get your shit together, Nintendo. Get your shit together, Nintendo. That needs to be fixed big time. Thankfully, it doesn't affect me. I'm fingers crossed, and I'm touching wood with my fingers crossed right now that I haven't experienced any form of Joy-Con drift. I had the standard Nintendo Switch, and I'm planning on keeping the Nintendo Switch. The only time I'm going to get a new Switch is if it's a full-on new model. Like if it has a bigger screen, if it has updated specs. If it has an actual reason for me buying it, I will. But I don't need to buy the Switch Lite because I don't want to only play my games on the go. I like the fact that I can play my games on the TV and on the go. I don't want to be just restricted to playing it on the go. And I also don't need that Switch 1.1 because the only difference in that is extra battery life. And I have a power bank, which gives me hours and hours and hours of extra gameplay. So I don't need a Switch 1.1 either, 1.1 either. But if they do announce a proper upgraded Switch, I may be interested in getting that, definitely. So hello to my 3 viewers currently watching the live stream right now. So yeah, 4 viewers, which just went to 4 viewers now. So yeah, so my Doom 25th anniversary celebrations are ending. My next live stream of Doom will be my final live stream of Doom. That is where my 25th anniversary celebrations of Doom will officially come to an end. You got the Irish look. I do, I have the Irish look, Chad. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is, Chad. So yeah, I hadn't even spoken about this game that I'm actually playing yet. So this map has proven to be officially the hardest map I've played in any game, let alone Doom. I have not been able to complete it yet. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to complete it. Yeah, but my overall experience with playing the original Doom, I love it. It really has been a very fun experience. It's been a challenging experience, and it's been one of the highlights of GreenHerb-Gaming, I think. Just love playing a classic game for the very first time, you know. It's one thing going back and playing a classic game that you grew up playing, that you have fond memories of. But experiencing a classic game for the very first time is so magical, I feel. So yeah, I'm loving my time playing Doom, celebrating the 25th anniversary of Doom. I think one of the greatest things of all, and I've said this quite a few times in my live streams, is the 25th anniversary of Doom is not about something that happened 25 years ago. It's about something that continues to happen 25 years later. This game series is still around, it is still innovating, it is still winning awards, it is still selling like hotcakes, people still play Doom, and people still want to play Doom. So you got people like myself who are playing classic Doom, going back to where it all began, and you also have people who are playing, the next iteration of Doom, and you have, new players getting into the Doom series as well. So you got new and old, all playing Doom, all experiencing Doom, which is great. So yeah, I really have had a wonderful time, an amazing time, celebrating the 25th anniversary of Doom. This is where a lot of this is pretty much like the beginning of the first-person shooting genre. This is where it all began. This is where, young game developers who would have just been kids at the time, who are working at Infinity Ward right now, who are working at Microsoft right now, who are working at EA right now, who are making games like Call of Duty, Halo and Battlefield, making all these first-person shooting games. They were once young kids, young teenagers playing this very game right here, Doom, and experiencing a first-person shooter for the very first time, and experiencing the mechanics of a first-person shooter for the first time. So the whole concept of not seeing your character, but just seeing a hand on a gun, and having this whole first-person perspective was pretty rare at the time, pretty new at the time. It was a new experience at the time. The whole concept of picking up health packs, just the over-the-top action of having these, all these enemies coming at you at once and just blowing them to smithereens with powerful weapons. It was that type of gameplay that resonated among, fans all over the world, and it's what got them to love first-person shooters, and it's what's got first-person shooters to be such a popular franchise. And as I said, over the years, those people who played games like Doom, went on to become game developers and to work for EA, Activision and Microsoft, and they took what they loved about first-person shooters and took them to the next level and created games like Call of Duty, Battlefield and Halo. And that's the most talking I've done, I think, in the history of GreenHerb-Gaming, at least when it comes to Doom. But I really wanted to get that in there because, this is, after all, about celebrating the 25th anniversary of Doom. So it's all about talking about Doom and, talking about what makes Doom Doom, and why people have been, loving this game for 25 years plus. It's where it all began, it's the beginning of anything is always the most magical part of anything, it's because this is where it all began. This is where first-person shooters began. You look at all those popular games like Call of Duty and Battlefield and Halo. This is where it all began. This is what led to those games. This is what gave way to those games. And I've never played it. I've only heard of Doom. I only got into Doom when I played Doom 2016 on the PlayStation 4, and I just knew by looking at it that this was a game for me. I'll be honest with you, I'm not the biggest Call of Duty fan in the world, and anybody who knows me knows that so well. I played Call of Duty World at War, and I got my ass handed to me by the computer, and I brought it back in the next day. I just didn't like it. Well, sorry, I don't want to sound like, I'll be honest with you, I'm going to be honest, I didn't like the fact that I got my ass handed to me. I didn't know what was going on around me. I couldn't even see who was shooting me. I was like, okay, I do not want to play this game. And I traded it in the following day. Then I played Call of Duty Black Ops, which I absolutely loved. The story, I just loved. Don't even ask me now to recall half of the story, but I remember just being really sucked into the story of that game. And the action was great as well. I liked that game. I really, really liked that game. The sequel I loved even more because of the fact that it was kind of like set so far into the future, but it still had, characters and storylines from the original, and how they kind of crossed over was really, really interesting. The whole fact that you could actually save Mason and everything, I really enjoyed it. The multiplayer was great as well. I really enjoyed kicking ass. I was actually quite good online, so I enjoyed Black Ops 2. Really enjoyed Call of Duty. You wouldn't think that I'm not a fan of Call of Duty by the way I'm sounding here now, but what I mean is I never played the original Call of Duty games. They never really interested me. I didn't really like this whole like World War II kind of thrown in your face every single time. There were so many games that were doing it, and I just was not interested in it whatsoever. But I did like the whole Black Ops style Call of Duty, and Call of Duty Ghosts was a really interesting game. Not just an interesting Call of Duty game, but an interesting game in the sense that America was actually the underdog. America was actually, you know, basically destroyed, and you were the underdog, and it really was an interesting story, which I really enjoyed. Then they announced Black Ops 3, and it was nothing like Black Ops 2 or 1, so I just tuned out. And from that point onwards, I just tuned out, and I haven't played a Call of Duty game since Call of Duty Ghosts, really. But in the early days of Call of Duty, never had any interest in it. It didn't do anything for me. Didn't like the story. Didn't like the whole World War II kind of a thing. It felt like I was back in school, you know what I mean? It felt like, oh, here we go again, World War II. Wasn't interested at all, by any means. Even when the Modern Warfare series came out, just wasn't into it. Just didn't see all the hype that other people saw. I just didn't like it. I never played it, so I can't really kind of judge it because I haven't played it. But I'm just saying I had no interest in it. So this is me bashing it. This isn't me judging it. This is me just saying, look, I haven't played the game. I haven't wanted to play it. You know, that kind of way. So, but yeah, when I seen Doom 2016, it just spoke to me in a very unique way and basically said, Johnny, this is the game for you, motherfucker. Play this game. And I did. I went away and I bought it. I think it was on sale at the time. And I fucking loved the over-the-top action, non-stop, you know, orientated gameplay. You know, just onslaughts of demons coming at you, left, right and centre. Every fucking few seconds in the game. It was just non-stop. That's the one word I would use, non-stop. The music, the soundtrack was legendary. It was really challenging, and it was arcade-feel game. You know, it wasn't trying to have like a real storyline. It was trying to be as far away from reality as possible, and I think that's what I liked about it. So that was my first time experiencing Doom, and from there, I have retro consoles, so I tracked down. I like the weapon. Upgrades. Weapon upgrades as well, man. It's always better, you know, to have an even more powerful weapon. You know, if you pick up like a rocket launcher, it's nice to know that you can actually make that rocket launcher even more powerful. So yeah, I like the weapon upgrades as well. So then I tracked down the the likes of the original Doom on Super Nintendo, which is basically the Super Nintendo version of this game right here that you're seeing. I would track down Doom 64 as well. I didn't play very much of that, but it's been remade now, so maybe I have another opportunity to play it. And oh, my charger's come on my phone again. And then I got Doom 2016 on Nintendo Switch, and just to be able to play your games on this, people know why I like the Switch by now, because you can get to play your games on the go. So the way I looked at it, oh my god, I love Doom. I love playing Doom 2016. Now I can play it on the go. Yes, please. So I went away and bought it on Switch, and now I'm playing the original, like the proper version of Doom, because the Doom on SNES is not the best. Let's be honest, it's not the best. So this is the original form of Doom. This is what Doom is supposed to look like and sound like and feel like. And yeah, and this is like Doom, like Bethesda and id Software are celebrating the 25th anniversary of Doom. So I wanted to join them, you know, because this is the FPS for me. This is the first-person shooter for me, and I can get into this game so much. You know, because Call of Duty not so much, Battlefield not so much, but when it comes to Doom, man, I'm all about that Doom. You know, I can really get into it. So I decided to celebrate the 25th anniversary of Doom alongside id Software and Bethesda by playing the original Doom, this game right here, and live streaming. And I've been doing that now for, oh my god, I've been doing it for months, literally months. It's crazy to think, like, but I have actually been doing this for months. And again, I've been loving every second of it. But you know, everything comes to an end, and I can't do this forever. I can't celebrate the Doom 25th anniversary forever. I have to think of other games. I want to stream and play other games, including the demo for Medieval as well. I want to get stuck into that. I want to play The Last of Us when it comes out on PS Plus. How is the Slayer? I haven't looked much into it, to be honest with you. I haven't looked much into it. I didn't get that, you know, that skin that they were giving players who signed into their Bethesda.net account with Wolfenstein Youngblood. I didn't get that because it's only available at launch. So I was kind of annoyed about that. I haven't looked much into the whole Slayer Club thing, so I don't really know much about it really. So I've it all planned out. So my next live stream, it could even be as early as tonight. It could be, I don't think it's going to be tomorrow night. It could be tomorrow evening, but I don't think it's going to be tomorrow night, because tomorrow night at midnight I'm going to be playing the full version of Dragon Quest XI Definitive Edition S, whatever the hell it's called, on Nintendo Switch. I have that pre-purchased on my Switch, so it's going to be available on my Switch like a couple of minutes after midnight. I played the demo, the 10+ hour long demo, so it's going to pick up where I left off. So I'm looking forward to that. So there won't be a live stream tomorrow. I could even do it tonight. I don't even know. I could do it tonight, or I could just do it tomorrow evening at some stage. But what I really want to do is I want to live stream the Medieval demo on PS4, obviously on PS4. What else would I be streaming? And I also want to play The Last of Us when it comes out on PS Plus, and then I want to play Far Cry New Dawn. So I've got a lot of games that I want to get into and that I want to stream. And unfortunately I can't do that if I'm going to be sticking to Doom. You know, I can't celebrate this for it. I was planning on doing it up until November, but it just doesn't look realistic now. Now that I've seen the Medieval demo, and now that I've seen The Last of Us, you know, I'm just like, oh man, I want to play those games, I want to stream those games, you know. So yeah, it's basically it. So my Doom 25th anniversary celebrations are ending. The next live stream of Doom that you will see will be my final live stream of Doom. That is where the Doom 25th anniversary celebrations will officially come to an end. I'm telling you, this map will go on record as being the hardest map of any game that I've ever played in the history of gaming, which says a lot because I've been playing games for like 25+ years. I just think it's so cool to play a classic game for the very first time. You know, a game that everyone has been talking about for like 25+ years. It gets referenced so many times. You know, when people mention, you know, first-person shooters, you know, they always talk about Doom, you know, as being one of the staples of the FPS genre, one of the fathers of the FPS genres, you know, the game that started it all. Doom, 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 Doom. And you know, when you haven't played it, you have this really special opportunity to play this game for the very first time, and I think that's really, really special. To experience what everyone else has been experiencing, you know, for so long. It's kind of similar to when I played Pokemon for the very first time, properly anyway, because I never really got into Pokemon. You know, I had a friend who was mad into Pokemon. He would play it so much, he would even watch the anime as well on TV, which is quite good actually. I used to enjoy that. But I never got into Pokemon myself until recently, well, it was a couple of years back, when I got Pokemon Red on the Nintendo 3DS Virtual Console. And you know, the reason I wanted to get into Pokemon is because everybody was talking about this, and I think they were celebrating the 20th anniversary of Pokemon, I think, or something in it. They were celebrating some anniversary of Pokemon, and again, like Doom, I was like, oh, what is it about this game that everyone likes so much? So I wanted to see what it is. I wanted to check it out for myself, and I did, and it's so cool to experience that for the first time. So my first time catching Mewtwo, you know what I mean, in Pokemon Red, you know, that's my first time doing that. So it's a magical experience. So my first time like completing, let's say, like, you know, 3 episodes of the first Doom is a cool experience for me, because it's my first time experiencing it. So I'm going to miss playing this game. I mean, obviously I'm still going to play it like probably in my own time. But as I said, like 90% of the time I play a PS4, I'm live streaming all the games I play. So I really am, like, I've gotten so much into my YouTube channel now. I've gotten so much into streaming. Like I'm a full-time streamer now. And once Nintendo, you know, get their finger out of their arse and introduce streaming on the Switch as well, You know, I'm going to be streaming on Switch as well, like, you know, so I love the concept of streaming, you know, being able to share your games with everyone, share your experience of those games with everyone as well, you know, just have the banter and the live chats and all of that, man. I love that. And I've been loving it with Doom as well, you know. So it's really my next live stream that matters. I just wanted to get people aware that my Doom 25th anniversary celebrations were coming to an end. I didn't want to just drop it on them, you know. I didn't want to say like final live stream, and they're like, what? I wasn't ready for this, you know. So at least I'm kind of making my viewers and subs a bit more aware now that, you know, those celebrations, they are ending. So it'll be in my next live stream. There's no point of dragging it out. You know. So I'll make it a long stream. So I'm just going to call it final Doom live stream. So, I don't know, I just want to make it so clear, you know. I don't want to make it too long. This is like a long enough stream as well, like Doom 25th anniversary celebrations ending. So yeah. So chat, how has your day been? And to my second viewer as well, feel free to leave a comment. Don't be shy. And if you don't want to leave a comment, that's perfectly fine as well. I think I haven't been giving my live chat attention. I've been talking too much about this whole Doom situation and my YouTube channel. So how was your day been, Chad? How are you keeping? How was everything with you? I know you bought Dead by Daylight and the Star Wars game. But other than that, how are you keeping, man? I actually have an idea as well. I might make a quick Share Factory video. Yeah, I might make a quick Share Factory video. One more and then a final stream. I'm doing fine. I had some coffee and pumpkin bread. I've never eaten pumpkin bread. I've never eaten pumpkin, actually. I may have. I've never understood the concept of eating pumpkin. That might sound really stupid now, but when I hear pumpkin, I just think of Halloween. I just think of a big orange head looking back at me, a jack-o'-lantern. That's what I think of when I hear pumpkin. I've never really kind of had pumpkin, and you know, so it's that's. But how does that work then? How does pumpkin bread work? Is it just the seeds that are in the bread, or how does that work? How does pumpkin bread work? I like how, see, this is what I like about GreenHerb-Gaming, is the fact that we can have this type of conversation about pumpkins, pumpkin bread. Pumpkin is good, especially with whipped. Yuck! Yuck! And more yuck. That is disgusting. I'm sorry, that is disgusting. I just can't get my head around that. Whipped cream and pumpkin. I mean, I've never had it, so I'm not going to bash it too much, but on paper, but on chat, that sounds disgusting. Put those two together, pumpkin and whipped cream. Yeah, my God. Like, I mean, I think of apple pie and whipped cream, or something like that. But I don't know. I've never really eaten pumpkin. So. Damn, that is something else. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to make one final Doom 25th Share Factory video and just say the end. So something, I'll think of something anyway, but it'll basically be kind of advertising my final live stream on top of this. So consider this live stream as a notice that my Doom 25th anniversary celebrations are coming to an end. And consider my Share Factory video as a kind of as an advertisement to that, as a promo to that live stream, and then of course the actual live stream itself. Then, so the next time that GreenHerb-Gaming goes live, will be the final live stream of Doom. It will be where the 25th anniversary celebrations of Doom will come to an end officially. So I'm all busy out. I'll be kept going. Listen, I'm gonna have like 10 more minutes of this live stream, and then I'll do that. I don't know I don't know how to do it really. I might just put together a few kind of. No, I was thinking of putting. Let me just check my load there. I don't even know where I am. I think it's. This is the one. Yeah, this is the one. I'm on episode 1, mission 7. That's the one, yeah. Gonna pick up there. I think. I don't know. Let me just load that there a second. So. How long will this take, you think? If I'm going to do a video on this. What if I got a cool idea. I'm thinking of dying in the video. The end is near or something. I'm very creative when I want to do. So what I'm doing right now is I'm thinking of what content I'm going to put into my Share Factory celebrations of Doom. How many weapons do I have in my actual save? Not too bad, we're doing good. Oh, we're doing very good actually, aren't we? So Chad, how was your pumpkin? See, oh, your pumpkin bread and pumpkin and whipped cream. I just can't get my head around that. I mean, on paper, that just sounds really crazy. Actually, I'm going to make the content of that video on this live stream right now. Isn't that so funny? Making the content of that video right now. So red keycard I need a red card. With keycard to get in there, I can't even talk. I'm having one of those days when my vocabulary is gone. Yellow key card there. See it. Die. Yellow key card here. If I don't die in this playthrough, I might actually keep it for my Share Factory video. Where's that yellow door? Let's see how we get on. I'm gonna miss all this. 9% health, damn. Ah, dead. I have to keep pressing the fucking charger. I have to keep pressing the share button because I want the video clip to be saved as the whole. I don't want there to be any like leftovers. So let me just press it again. I'm planning in my head what text I'm going to put on the screen right now. I hope that little notification up there doesn't. It actually might affect it. I might get a notification on the top left hand side of the screen, you see. If But I can fix that. I'll just wait till it goes away. What am I doing? Did you watch the state of play? I did. Hyped for Medieval. I played that on PlayStation 1 many years ago. It's a PlayStation Classic. I only played a demo of it though. Ironically enough, I've only played a demo of it, and now I'm playing a demo of it again soon. That's crazy, actually, the more I think of it. Yeah, hyped for that. I'm hyped for that new game from the developers of Oxenfree, which I've forgotten the name of, where you basically have to defeat Satan in a drinking game. I mean, that says it all right there. I like wacky games like that, but no, I really enjoyed Oxenfree a lot. So I'm hyped for that as well. I have an opportunity now to get stuck into The Last of Us properly. And that notification there is going to come up on this thing, the video, isn't it? So, what else? Yeah, so Last of Us, it's the remastered of the original is on PS Plus next month. So I really now have an opportunity to play that game. Last of Us 2 has gotten a release date of February. I think it's the 2nd or the 20th of February, something like that. Yeah, it was alright. Have you seen the Sweden girl all over the news? And is that the one about climate change? No, I haven't seen much of her, no. I'm aware of her, but I haven't actually seen a whole lot. No, I haven't seen a whole lot, no. Yeah. I think climate change is not as simple as people make it out to be. That's all I would say about climate change. Like, the cause of climate change isn't as simple as people make it out to be, and the solution isn't as simple as people make it out to be either. So it's a very complex situation. Oh, I need help. Here we go. Climate change was a cover-up to attack Trump. You know what, man, I commend you for having that opinion. You know? It's important to have opinions. Yeah, like, I mean, like, I just think that it's not as simple as what people are making it out to be. People seem to react to it in such a simple way, like, and it's like, it's bullshit, like. It's bullshit in the way that people are reacting to it, I think. Kind of a hard map to make a Share Factory video with. It's just... And I've also played this on Ultra Violence as well, because I wanted to make the video look really cool, you know? not helping their cause by giving him more attention. Oh man, it's crazy, isn't it? I know when I'm making a Share Factory video, I normally kind of pause to do shit, but actually we'll just see what happens. I just died. Fuck. Right, I think it's better. Okay, so I'm going to end this live stream. Oh, he's good, man. This is what I love about GreenHerb-Gaming. We're all friends here. We're all so caring here, and like Chad Middleton asked me about my dad. I love it. He's good, man. He's actually I don't know if he's okay with me telling me this now, but he has a new woman in his life and everything, so he's happy. He's like a little teenager. For God's sake, he's like happily in love. He's up in Dublin right now. That's where she is. We're down here in Cork, so we're down on the south side of Ireland, and he's up in the kind of like the middle of Ireland, basically Dublin. He's up in the capital right now, so he's doing well. Thanks, Chad. Thanks for asking. I'll tell him you were asking for him. So this is the end of this live stream. So in my next live stream of Doom, that will be my final live stream of Doom. That will be where the Doom 25th anniversary celebrations will come to an official end. So please look forward to that live stream. There's going to be a nice little surprise in that live stream, so you're going to really enjoy it. So stay tuned for that. Thank you all who watched. Thanks, Chad, for watching. Thank you everyone who watched the live stream, and I'll see you in the final live stream of Doom. Again, thanks for watching, and see you soon.